Hey guys, so I got a request to do a magazine flipping video, and just to comment on some of the pages. So that's what I'll be doing in this video. Let's get started. On the cover we have Leighton Meester. She is in Gossip Girl, I believe. I don't watch it, so I'm not familiar with her work. And this is just a very old issue of Glamour. I don't buy many magazines anymore, so I had to scrounge one up. This is what I found. And this is from April 2010. So almost 2 years old. On this page we have Zoe Saldana. She was in Star Trek. And wait, was she in Star Trek? I believe so. I know she was in Avatar. Then we have Amanda Seyfried. I think that's how you say her name. I'm not a fan of her movies, but she is quite pretty. I like her really big eyes, sort of bug-like, and I mean that in the best way, really. They're really beautiful. Then we have just a eyeshadow ad. I really hate blue eyeshadow, so I won't be buying it. About 50% of this magazine is ads. Next we have an Estee Lauder campaign. I really love their model. She's on a lot of their ads because she's so feminine, but she has a bit of a masculine touch in some of her features. I find that really beautiful and unique. And we have a mascara ad for the Hypnose Drama from Lancome. I've actually purchased this and I hated it. It was not worth the price. We're just now getting into the table of contents. Ralph Lauren ads. I am not a fan of Lauren due to how they treat their models. They've had quite a few scandals, so. Dolce & Gabbana. Then we have a Coach ad. And to me, she looks like Elaine from Seinfeld. Makes me smile because I really like Seinfeld. Then they just have some women talking about what they find glamorous, their definition of glamour. They have Maya Angelou, Vera Wang, the girl from Precious, and some other actresses in this Prada ad. I quite like the model. She has a unique look. Just no eyebrows in the picture. Very big, beautiful lips. And a bit of a gap in her teeth. Which, I don't know about you, but I kind of find that charming. It can be cute sometimes. Then I have Ellen DeGeneres. I like her quite a bit. I think she's funny. I like what she stands for. I think she's just a generally good person. That's very rare. So I commend her. Then I have Jessica Biel. She's pretty, but I've never really seen her as a lead in any movie. So I'm not like a big fan, I suppose. Then they have the do's and don'ts page with bright color animal prints. I say that's a do, but that's because I like any animal print really. The next one is long sleeve mini dresses. I think those are cute because they let you show off your legs and still leave a bit to the imagination. Dramatic cat eyeliner. I quite like that. And the last one is tweeting nude photos of yourself. I wouldn't recommend it, but whatever floats your boat. I won't judge you for it. Next is unshaven in public. I think everyone has the right to do whatever they want with their body. So, again, I'm a big believer in being able to choose. And I just have a random question in this section. It says, what celeb do you want to take on a date? I would like to take Bill Kaulitz from Tokyo Hotel on a date. Don't laugh at me. I just think he's the most beautiful, angelic looking human being that this Earth will ever see. Pigtails, a do or a don't. I don't personally wear them. I guess they can be cute sometimes. Well, I don't like how they have Helena Bonham Carter as a don't though. I like her. I think she's really peculiar in a good way. And I have Wendy Williams. I like her because she doesn't care what people think about her. Then they have Heidi Klum's maternity line. I don't keep up with too many celebrity couples, but I was a bit sad when I found out that her and Seal are getting a divorce. I always thought they were really cute together, and they have really beautiful children. And then we got Miss Halle Berry, always gorgeous. But she is definitely not wearing this foundation in this picture. Then I have a nice ad with a beautiful red head on it. Reminds me of sweet, seductive ASMR on here. I quite like her videos. She seems really sweet. Jessica Biel again. Then we have a advertisement for my favorite perfume, Light Blue. It comes with a nice sample on the back. And then they have a model and a skin article. Her skin is really beautiful. It's very almost buttery. Very smooth. Has a nice, beautiful color to it as well. The tone is really pretty. Then they have a healthy choice advertisement. I don't know frozen food, especially TV dinners, I suppose, when they have meat in it. The meat always tastes spongy, and it tastes sort of fake and chemical-like. So I much prefer just cooking. And they have pastels over here. I don't really like pastel clothing because I think I look like an Easter egg. But if you like it, go ahead. I have a heel section. This one is really cute. It's like a yellow and black striped boa material on the front. Zebra print on the stripes. I mean, on the my mind just went totally blank on the straps. Oh wow. This ad is really old. Well, maybe not this one in particular, but the Chanel perfumes all look very similar as in the ads. They always have a girl nude, but it's tastefully done, seeing as everything is covered. I'm holding the perfume bottle. Not always, but I've seen more than one like that. Instant tricks for dressing sexier. Good fit jeans, giant earrings, the bare shoulder, and apparently that's it. It's that simple. I have a cigarette ad. It says, "We all start out the same, then some of us get more interesting." That's really weird. I don't get what that has to do with smoking, but okay. Let's see. Then they have a which is worse section where they compare different things such as having a drink every night or having several drinks on one night, and which would be more detrimental to your health. I think this is interesting, so I'm gonna actually pay extra attention to it. It says you can have the New England clam chowder and a Cheddar Bay biscuit from Red Lobster, or for the same amount of calories, you can have 6-piece jumbo shrimp cocktail, seafood stuffed flounder, a side of broccoli, and a Cheddar Bay biscuit. When I read that, it kind of blew my mind But then I sat and thought about it and realized that there's a lot of cream and potatoes. Sorry about that. And clam chowder, so it did make sense. Have a model that isn't the typical model. She's more of a different body type, and I think that's really great. She's not big by any means, but for this sort of magazine, you really don't see much of it. So I think that's cool. Then they have the 12 things guys wish you knew in bed. I would read these, but I know I have younger viewers, so I won't do that. Even though I do think, how am I gonna say this? How am I gonna, someone's gonna take that wrong. I think sex is interesting to learn about. Like the chemicals that go into your brain and certain things that change. I just find it interesting. I don't think it should be taboo, but I realize a lot of people don't share that opinion, so I don't want to offend anyone. Then we have how to wow him in one date. It says, don't be afraid to be goofy, be able to talk about anything, and be happy. Make it seem so simple. And in reality, it's quite difficult. Maybe the first date, because he's still interested because you're new, but that doesn't always work. And no one is always happy. And they have a tampon ad. Again, something people find really hard to talk about. But it's natural, and I don't see what the big deal is, to be honest. I feel like a lot of the advertisements for feminine products are very misleading. For guys out there who aren't educated on the subject and watch those advertisements, we do not bleed blue, so I do not know why they use the blue liquid. Guess with anything, we have to make it seem more appealing than it actually is. Nothing is as perfect as you can imagine it. And they have a picture of a girl eating some chicken. That looks really good, actually. Oh lord. It kind of looks like beer butt chicken. By the way, it's roasted, which is really, really good. By the way, I don't know if that's a southern thing, but we love some beer butt chicken. And just some Dove advertisement. Then they often have real life drama stories. They're a bit depressing, but most of them have good endings, such as the person overcoming whatever was bringing them down. So it's quite motivational, and it shows you that no matter the situation, that you can break free of it, change, and there's always hope. Now we're getting into the Leighton Meester interview. Zoe Saldana. And Amanda Seyfried. I love her eyes so much. Then they have Kristen Stewart. I know a lot of people like her. I just feel like she has one emotion, so I can't really watch her. And they're just talking about most glam couples, most glam women, most glam imports. Here we have some editorial pictures of designers. And I really like those. It's a nice pair of combat boots. And these boots are nice. They're really slouchy and very high. This is actually pretty creepy. Not her. She's beautiful. But white rabbits with red eyes. I can't do that. They just, I don't know. They rub me the wrong way. Here they're talking about lipstick. And more fashion shots. Mostly layering. A lot of layering in these. This is actually really cute. It's things you would never put together, but actually look really nice. Here's some makeup do's and don'ts. And what's destroying your love life? Oh, This is a lot of things. Some of those make sense. Oh, now I have a story of a girl. It says, imagine you are the daughter of a supermodel. Now imagine you weigh 330 pounds. That was real life for Zulika Haywood. And this is how, somewhere between size 26 and size 6, she found body happiness. Oh, I think that's Iman's daughter. Yep. Iman's really, really beautiful. She has not aged at all. Here's a cheese advertisement. I really don't like cheese. Well, unmelted cheese. Pizza. We're nearing towards the end. Then they have diet pills. I think these are just horrible for you. If you actually read the side effects and what actually goes into them, it's really disgusting. Then 10 ways to fix a bad day fast. Smile at a stranger. Put on your highest heels and take them off. Go into the closet and scream. Put your hair in a ponytail. Take charge of your life. Get off that fad diet. Cat nap. Rub your feet. Kiss someone. And have an orgasm. Okay. The last page is their do's and don'ts of wearing pink. This is usually my favorite page. And then, oops. We have reached the end. And we have Jessica Alba on the back. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.